sign says it all, folks. It's Black Friday. Instead of shopping, we got football. And San Clemente was blacked out to host Valencia, and Jack Sears, the USC commit, was ready to get his arm going against Aaron Thomas in the Valencia offense. The Division II semifinals, folks. And it got started with some defense as on fourth down, Sears rolls out of the pocket, but is stopped well short of the first down by Valencia. And on the Vikings' first play from scrimmage, it's Thomas to Mr. Friday Night Lights himself, Tim Wiggins. Not Riggins, Wiggins. Cuts back, and 69 yards later, he's in the house. Valencia takes an early 7-0 lead, but San Clemente doesn't panic because Sears isn't a USC commit without reason. And he finds Brandon Reaves, who cuts, speeds away, and jumps into the end zone, and we're tied up right early. Valencia, not intimidated because Thomas goes back, finds, there he is, Mikael Wright, and his 14-7 Vikings just before the end of the first quarter. And on the ensuing kickoff, watch Brandon Reaves. He darts, he cuts, he's going up. It looks like he's going to get a big return, but the ball comes out, stripped by Valencia, and the Vikings would recover. And to open the second quarter, Valencia goes for a little trickery, except you got to take the ball with you if you're going to do that. San Clemente gets it right back, gets a 3 and out, goes Valencia stops it. But the Tritons will come right back to Sears, to Reaves once again for the second time, and the game is tied at 14. San Clemente will look for more offense, but Sears this time gets stripped by Joshua Daniil, and the Vikings recover. And on the next drive, Valencia capitalizes as Thomas pitches it to Moises Haynes, and Moises goes to the promised land. 21-14 Vikings with under a minute to go in the second quarter. On San Clemente's very next possession, Sears is stripped again, and Valencia recovers. We still have time left, folks, in the first half. And it wouldn't take long to capitalize as Thomas fakes the handoff to Haynes and then gives it right back to him. 25-yard touchdown. Valencia, just like that, 2 touchdowns in a minute, 28-14, halftime. San Clemente will respond on its second drive of the second half as Sears looks up. You see him waiting. Isaac Rex, I got you, in the end zone. And San Clemente cuts the deficit to 28-21. Valencia now goes to its powered pitch, which means a healthy dose of Moises Haynes churning away at the clock. This drive lasted about 5 minutes, but after all that running, it's time for the throwing as Thomas to Mikael Wright for the second time puts Valencia back up 14, and San Clemente is in trouble, except somebody forgot to tell Brandon Reaves that. And as Sears is flushed out of the pocket, he finds Reaves, and just like Christopher Reaves, Superman is up, and away. Out in front, 70-yard touchdown. San Clemente is down 35-28, and Reaves is not done. On the next possession, Aaron Thomas is looking for Mikael Wright, and instead, whoop, Superman's in the building as Reaves gets down inside the red zone that leads to a San Clemente field goal. Valencia's offense continued to stall as Thomas is sacked by Jesse McCulloch with a 5 in the game by the Tritons. And meanwhile, Jack Sears got in the groove. Only 78 first half passing yards. Different story in the second half as he finds Chase Berman, putting the Tritons up 38-35, their first lead of the game. And now it's time for Valencia. And Thomas decides, I'm going to call my own number with a great zone read, runs upfield, and gets inside the 10-yard line. And Valencia defense is about to score to take the lead back. Thomas looks up, throws it in the end zone, but throws it to Jack Shippey, who intercepts it. And then Brandon Reaves goes to work again. Superman with a 49-yard run, setting up a San Clemente field goal with under 2 minutes to go, putting the Tritons up by 6. Valencia's last drive will come down to a 4th down play by Thomas, but again he is sacked, and the party began for San Clemente, which can smell its 3rd consecutive trip to the CIF Finals, All it's waiting for is a kneel down by Sears, and the clock would run out on Valencia's season, 41-35. San Clemente celebrated as it will face Marietta Valley next week, but Valencia's season, which included an 8th consecutive league title, ended at 10-3.
Valley on 3, 1, 2, 3,